If you're a high-performing man struggling with porn addiction, today could be the day you start to take back control. In this episode of The Rebuilt Man, we're diving into the exact mindset shifts that create true freedom in a man's life. These are not just quick tips, but these are winning strategies that separate men from staying stuck to those that rise above, transcend, and break free from this compulsive and addictive behavior. Are you ready to build the mental toughness to finally break the chains of your pornography addiction? Let's dive in. Guys, welcome to the Rebuilt Man podcast. My name is Coach Frank Rich, and in today's episode, we're talking about the mindset shifts that high-performing men need to free themselves from pornography addiction and take back control of their lives. If you're new to the podcast, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're listening on the audio side, guys, tune in, leave a review, because we're dropping 3 episodes every single week. Guys, we have to understand that the battle over pornography addiction starts with winning the battle in the mind. And in this episode, I'm going to walk you through the 5 mindset shifts that are transformative tools that help create lasting change, real freedom from this compulsive behavior. Mindset shift number 1 is we must embrace radical accountability. Guys, understand that owning every aspect of the journey is a non-negotiable. High performers, we often thrive under pressure, but accountability is the journey, and it is crucial in this recovery journey for us. We have to take full responsibility for actions that create a solid foundation. This shift forces us into personal power, and it removes any room for excuses. Guys, there's no other reason that you are addicted to pornography other than the fact that you choose to consume pornography. And once you take on that level of radical accountability and ownership in your life, the path to freedom becomes a path that you can ultimately win. Guys, you probably need to set up some type of accountability system within your life and within your recovery. This can be with a trusted friend. It can be inside of our community here at The Rebuilt Man, which if you're looking to join a supportive community, you can join inside our free school community at school.com. That's SKOOL.com/Rebuilt Man. I linked it down there in the show notes below. But until you shift out of victimhood, until you shift out of believing that you are addicted to pornography for any other reason other than the fact that you choose to consume pornography, you'll stay in this vicious cycle of relapse and recovery. So mindset shift number 1 is we must embrace and empower ourselves through radical and personal responsibility and accountability. Guys, mindset shift number 2 is we must commit to growth and not perfection. Shifting from perfectionism to growth mindset is crucial. Sometimes as high achievers and high-performing men, we can get stuck in an all or nothing thinking, which can and will derail our progress. If you've been struggling for a decade, if you've been struggling for 5+ years, your path to recovery, your path to freedom probably will not be perfect. But if perfection is the goal, the minute you have a slip, you are now a failure. You see, looking at this as an opportunity to grow and committing to the growth of this journey empowers you to see those slips and setbacks as opportunities for growth, learning, and discovery about what needs to take place. Here's what I would say is every single day and every single week, set small, tangible goals that you can begin to reward yourself for. Things that can be achievable, and review your progress on a daily and weekly basis. Focus on the small incremental changes day over day, not the unrealistic expectations of perfection. So mindset shift number 2 is we must stop chasing perfection in our recovery and must commit to a daily, integral commitment to growth. Mindset number 3 here, shift that must take place, is we must learn to build resilience through self-love and self-compassion. Self-compassion does not mean going easy on yourself, but in fact, it's a powerful tool to rebuild yourself in a stronger capacity. Self-kindness in moments of difficulty is what's going to build the mental resistance. Recognize that this challenge and this journey will be difficult. And if you have setbacks, give yourself some grace. Self-compassion stops the cycle of self-criticism, which often fuels your addiction. Because when you don't see yourself through a positive lens, you want to wallow yourself in, and you want to drown yourself in pornography. See, self-compassion helps men treat themselves like a coach would, reinforcing long-term resiliency. A tip here would be to have a daily journal practice where you document your progress, you document your challenges, you affirm the positive growth in your life, and you promote a positive self-dialogue. We encourage our guys every single day inside of our community to spend some time at the end of the day thinking about all the things you've been thinking about the good, thinking about the bad, highlighting the wins, and processing the struggles. So you got to learn to build resiliency through self-love and self-compassion. Mindset shift number 4 is cultivating a big vision for your life free of this addiction. Envisioning a future self without porn helps create the internal motivation and inspiration necessary for lasting change. You cannot produce positive emotion without a positive aim that you're moving towards, a future aim in your life. As high-performing men, we know that we're driven by goals, but sometimes we can't desire the life free of pornography more than we desire the life we're currently living. And until you get radically clear and expand your vision and expand the capacity for the life that you can live without this, you will always find ways to bring pornography back into your life. Creating a vision provides the clarity needed to stay committed during the challenging times. If every day you knew you were taking steps towards a brighter, more clear, and more positive future for yourself, that will encourage you and that will drive and motivate you every single day to chase that life. I encourage you to have a clear vision board. I encourage you to have a clear vision for the life that you want 5 years into the future, and spend some time every single morning visualizing that future self, visualizing the man that you can and must become without pornography. Bring your friends, bring your mentors, bring your community into this vision for you. So the shift number 4 is we must begin to think of our lives in the future through a much brighter lens and have a clear vision for the man that we're trying to become. Mindset shift number 5 is we have to begin to surround ourselves with the right people and put ourselves in the right environment. Guys, we know that environment plays a massive role in success. You are the byproduct of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. If you've had success in your career, if you've had success in other endeavors in your life, you could probably point to putting yourselves in the right situations and right environments. This is why I encourage you to join our school community, which is a community of men from all across the globe that are committed to growth, discovery, and freedom in their lives. And you can join us at school.com. That's SKOOL.com/The Rebuilt Man. Supportive network and positive environment will reinforce the commitment. You will begin to see other people winning, and you will begin to build off of their momentum as well. The community can serve as an accountability tool, support system, a network of individuals that helps you keep your goals in line. Like I said, we provide this to you at school.com/The Rebuilt Man, where we are committed to growth, accountability, and chasing freedom in our lives. But guys, until you begin to think differently, you will not live differently. So everything about your freedom starts with the changes that take place in your mind. Commit to these 5 mindset shifts here today, starting today, and begin to unlock freedom in your life. Commit to embracing radical and personal accountability and responsibility. Commit to growth, not perfection. Commit to building resiliency through self-compassion and self-love. Commit to creating a vision for your life beyond this addiction. And commit to surrounding yourself with the right type of people that will support you and hold you accountable through this journey. Guys, if you got value out of this episode, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn those post notifications on if you're watching on the YouTube. And if you're tuning in on the audio, so guys, make sure to subscribe, rate, review, and share this episode with as many people as possible. But join us inside the school community at school.com/The Rebuilt Man. Check us out on Instagram at Coach Frank Rich. 5 shifts, guys. Begin to take action on these today. Begin to think differently so that you can live differently. God bless you guys. We love you. We'll see you in the next one.